I just got a fabulous opportunity to see what the inside of a traditional Harari home looks like. So as you can see, the entire space is divided into three. So you have the upstairs is where they store their agricultural produce, and then you have this bottom inside space, which is the space where cooking happens and maybe some storage of household items. And this is the main space, which is called Gegar. If you translate, it's called city house. So the very notion gives the idea of community. And you see the number 5 repeated so many times in the architecture. So this space is divided into 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Apparently, when they have guests over, this is where the owner of the house sits. And the space is divided on the guest's knowledge and age. So the most knowledgeable and the most aged sit here. And if there are people older than them who are more wise, they get to occupy that space on top. And the younger people sit right here. And the space right here is for the women and the children. And as you can see, the entire house is decorated with household items, very colorful. So these household items have a dual purpose where they serve as decorations and are also taken down when they have guests and when they want to serve them. And this space where again you can see it divided into 5 niches represents, the symbolic Islamic symmetry to represent life after death. And this decorative door here is a cupboard where they store their clothes. So this is the main space of the house. This is where they eat. This is where they commune with one another. And at night, this is where they used to sleep. And if you come right here, you see this little wooden protrusion. So this is where apparently they put their walking stick, and this little depression is where the sword used to stand. And this is a very interesting aspect of the house where through these clay pots you see the the status of the house, in the sense that the woman's marital status. So if this is put upside down, it means that the man of the house is not alive anymore, whereas if it's made to stand, it means he is. And this is also an important space because it is inside these clay pots where they store their most precious possessions of the house, like jewelry or their agricultural scrolls or other documents. And if you can look up there, you see that there is a tiny storage space where that mat is rolled up. That is where they store the mattress for their daughter who is to be married. And when she does get married, they take it down and send it to her for her to have her house furnished. And another important thing, since it does get a little hot during the summer, the house is built of 3 elements, which is limestone, pine wood, and mortar, which keeps the house cool. Like right now, it's super hot outside, but inside it is really cool. So the high ceiling and the building material really adds to it. Unlike our city spaces, it's not one compound wall for one house. So I showed you the wall outside. So inside these walls, it's actually, as you can see, there are 3-4 houses inside which share one protective wall outside. For lunch, I've decided to try the local Harari dish, pulbat marak, a dish which is loved by the local Hararis. It's a dish made with meat and potatoes. But interestingly, the hero of the dish is neither the meat nor the potatoes, but it's fenugreek. And as you can see, it's served with injera. Interestingly, the flavor of the fenugreek is very strong. I can taste the fenugreek. I've also ordered this entire platter of meat to try the different delicacies here. So this is shakala, which is, as you can see, is fried meat with rosemary. And this is kitfo, but this is the same thing, which is well cooked. These are light tibs and dark tibs, and this is a very strong flavor of the same tibs. This is false banana, which you eat with the kitfu. And as you can see, it's served with the injera. So this is the Sugud Atbari gate, one of the 5 ancient gates. I just went for a walk at sunset through the walled city, and the city was completely charming and the people so unbelievably friendly. The minute they see that you're Indian, they immediately want to be friendly and want to share their Indian knowledge of how they've been fans of Amitabh Bachchan or Shah Rukh Khan or Amir Khan, and you just feel so loved and included. This restaurant Testy was highly recommended by people for their fetira, and this restaurant was situated at the main square where you have a view of the Orthodox Church, and so had to go there for dinner to taste their fetira, and the fetira was absolutely delicious, mouth-watering, really light and fluffy ones, served either with honey or with tuna. And the tuna one tasted a lot like our Ceylon parota, but except that it was served with fish. So it's totally a worth it experience. I'm leaving Harar today, and I cannot leave without telling you about these leaves called chaat, and this is the morning chaat bazaar. You may have seen in some of my videos people at the back chewing this chaat, lying down relaxed. So this is you can call it a local drug, gives you a high, and it's a social drug where people gather together to chew. They chew it morning, afternoon and night, mostly by men and also by women. And this particular morning chaat bazaar is called Ejebena because it apparently opens your eye. At the chaat market, I saw this person frying this. It's called mutabek, but the locals call it pasti, and it's had for breakfast and just before dinner. This is what it looks like. Apparently, it's slightly sweet.
Nice.
It's really, really nice. Very mildly sweet.
Yeah, Baba.
With Somalia being so close to Dawa, there's a lot of Somali influence in the cuisine. So this is a dish called honey, and it's cooked in a really deep pit, something like our tandoor. And the person who has to serve the food really has to use a torch to fish out all the meat, and it comes out super tender. While I was keen on visiting Harar, Dawa itself has a lot to offer in terms of architecture, culture and cuisine. So you can definitely spend some time discovering Dawa as well. After a 1 hour delay, I'm flying back to Addis Ababa, and I really enjoyed this unique vacation, and I hope you did too. If you can think of any other connections between France and Ethiopia or Rambo and Harar, do drop in the comments. Do share, like and subscribe if you want to watch more such videos, though there are no guarantees as to when I'm traveling next or what my next literature post is going to be. Thanks for watching.